What's going on, YouTube? So I had intentions of coming down here to Jose's shop and working on the Cutlass. I think I'm having issues with my Holley Sniper, well, my Atomic 2 MSD system, because of the location of my fuel pump. So I'm going to come down to the shop and see if the car inside yet, and I'll just work on it while it's up here since it's not at the house. So I just came up here to the shop. My car, it hasn't moved. It's still in the same spot. So he hasn't got started working on it yet. I didn't see him. I think he was sitting in his truck, but it's a dude that works in here. He told me, oh, I think he outside, but he saw me. So all I'm gonna do is, it's raining today, but I'm going to, today's Monday, the weather be a little bit better Wednesday or Thursday. I'm just gonna pack my tools up and come up here and work on the car. I have a few more errands I need to run. I'm gonna talk about what I think is wrong with the system and why it's doing what it's doing. Once I get back to the house, I'll finish up this video, talk about the systems, and also talk about the different colors that I want to paint the car. So get with y'all in a second. Alright, so I'm back home, and as always, I have so much footage and stuff on my phone, and I don't finish it up. But I want to talk about the fuel system and the different colors that I want to go with the car. So where I have my fuel pump mounted, I made a bracket out of sheet metal, and my fuel pump is not all the way to the bottom of my gas tank. The fuel pump is gravity fed, and it said it needs to be at least to the lowest point of the gas tank. I don't know how it works, but that's where it says it needs to be. So what I ended up doing, I made myself a bracket out of sheet metal, and it's almost to the bottom. I'm going to post a video real quick that we can check it out. All right, and I got my idea for mounting it the way I did on YouTube. I was looking at one of the Holley websites. I think the guy was working on a 67, 68 Camaro, and he had a bracket mounted in between the rear pumpkin and the gas tank. So I went to Home Depot, got some sheet metal, drilled 2 holes in the top, bent it, and I mounted that into the holes for the gas tank. It's all right. I don't think it is as secure as it should be. I'm gonna post a video of the photo, but I just can envision it while I'm riding. It's probably bouncing back and forth, so I need to put it in a little bit more of a secure location. I'm going to mount it to the frame, and I bought another bracket off Amazon. So I'm going to go to Home Depot, give me 2 self-tapping screws, mount it to the frame, put my fuel pump in here, and just do some relocating of everything. Hopefully it give me what I need and it'll stop dropping fuel pressure. I mean, I can turn the key. It's at 58 to 62 where it needs to be at. And when I move the car, try to give it gas, sometimes it'll drop to like 40, 30, 20, and I can't move and can't drive. And a goal for myself with the car, I want to be able to do at least 200 miles, drive 100 miles to my buddy's house, get something to eat, drive another 100 miles and come back home. But I'm going to throw up a video, well, a photo real quick that we can see where I got the idea to mount it from. And I'm also going to put another picture up of the different ideas of where I'm going to mount. So that's what I got the idea from. I found online somebody made a bracket. Well, I don't like how mine's is set up. It's not secure. And this is my new idea where I'm going to mount the new fuel pump, the new location. So I'm just going to throw up a few photos. When I first bought the car, it was white. Here I go next to my friend. He had a 68 Cutlass. And that's my 69 in the corner. Here go on the back of my old truck. I was going to take it to this school. They was going to work on it, but it didn't happen. Here go the car when I pretty much broke it down. Here it is when I dropped it off at my friend's ex-friend to do the paint. I brought it back home to put my motor back in, and basically, here it go. All right, so I'm going to talk about some colors real fast. that was where the car was, and I want to talk about where it's going to go. I don't know what color I want to paint it. The white was cool. And I'm going to post a few videos. Well, not videos, a few pictures. I'm going to talk over them. I like the white that it was when I first got it, and maybe it was just dingy and old, so I didn't go with it. The silver, I went with silver because my cousin had a Chevelle. I'm gonna throw a picture of it, and it was cool. I liked it, and I had an '83 Grand Prix that was silver. I like red, green, and the original color of the car is yellow. So I'm gonna do some voiceovers real quick and talk over a couple of pictures, and let's see what we think about them. So when I first got the car, my cousin was like, "Oh man, keep it white. It can be the Yo Gotti car because Yo Gotti has a Cutlass that's white." But this is the color that I chose to go with, the silver, and that's what color the car is now. I like red. Let me know what you think about that one. My favorite color is green. So I popped up some old pictures, but the thing about this green here, I probably have to change the interior something lighter than the black interior that I have. But I like this and the fact that it's a factory color. Now this is the actual color of my car. It's called a saffron yellow. And yellow was like, okay, it stands out. It's an old school looking color, actual factory color, and it's different variations of yellow. And the cool thing about my car, I have these rims on them, and since there are a brush colored rim, it'll go with any color that I choose to go with. So that's a plus. No matter what color I choose to go with the car, my rim's gonna match regardless. So that's where we at with the car. It's up at Jose's shop. If it's not cold tomorrow, I'm gonna go to Home Depot, get some self-tapping screws and work on the car for a minute. If it's not cold, it was raining all day today. It warmed up after a while, but I don't want to lay on that ground cold trying to work on the car. Yeah, the fuel pump and the colors. That's what I'm thinking. We have white. I still like white. I just don't know exactly how I feel where it would sit with the car. Silver, I'm not gonna do it again just because I did it already. You know what? Watch this. I'm getting ready to post a picture of my cousin Chevelle, where I got the silver from in the first place. I have to find a video. I remember my cousin with that Chevelle race another one of my cousins. So he was in the Chevelle by himself. It was me, my cousin, and his daughter inside of what kind of car? Like a training day Monte Carlo with speakers in the trunk, and we won. So he was like, "Man, what do you have done? That car got to redo it." But all right, so white. I'm not gonna go back with the silver since it was already that color. Red, pretty cool. Green, that's one of my favorite colors. And yellow, like the old school saffron yellow. Not sure. I do have plenty of time. Once again, the car is not inside the shop. He has like taken some trim off of it. But once he get down doing the body work, cutting open the floor, putting new metal down, basically the restoration. And I chose. He asked me that I want to do a full restoration or just clean it up. And the full restoration is going to take it off the frame, clean the frame up. I'm like, you know what? Let's do all or nothing. I had this car for 10 years. I need to make it look like something. But as usual, y'all, holler at me. Put something in the comments, like, subscribe. Give me some kind of suggestions about the colors. If you have an option, like, man, why don't you try this color? Or I like the green. Let me know what you all think. I definitely want some feedback about what's going on with the car. All right. I'm gonna make me a list of what I need to get from Home Depot, and we're gonna decide if we're gonna go mess with Jose if it's warm enough. I'm not working on the car if it's like 56 degrees. All right, y'all, take it easy. Have a good one.